up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Bogdanovich against Robinson, shoots from 12. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Young against Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young inside. Now recovering. Hunter the pass to Capella. Young outside. Collins wide open. He fires with nobody on him. He parries the jumper.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Dishes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker finds Lowry. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And finish off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler up top. 2 minutes. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Driving in, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Atlanta leading by 4. And there's the pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The shot that time not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Collins finds Hunter. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Lowry against Young. Top of the key. Right side Robinson. To the middle. Here's Tucker. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Collins. The shot's good. 8 points for John Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Young fires away from outside.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And so it's John. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Young outside. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Now, here is Young. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. It's Collins with the drive. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Lowry against Young. Down low. Here's Capella.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lowry against Young. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Tucker can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
The Heat trail by 6. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now Lowry following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. Lowry finds Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Now, here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. Young, good.
Trey Young.
And the Hawks lead by 3.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Tucker. And has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. Up again. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 8 points and that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Now Hero. Passes it to Strus. He kicks it to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. A 3-ball. It's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Williams. Count it. Williams has got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by. And they continue to control the glass.
Hero on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over to the left wing. Here's Strus. Back to Hero. Over Jang. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams against Oladipo. Pass to Strus. To the inside and stolen by Jang. Herter passes to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Strus. The good-looking shot from the wing. keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now Williams. He's got 5. Chang, the pass to Herter. Williams with the ball. Dedmon defending. Dishes to Chang. It's stolen. And here is Hero. To the wing right side. Here's Dedmon. Offline with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Oladipo with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third.
Tyler Hero hammering it down. Playing with a lot of confidence.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Trying to get open is Chang. And it's Gallinari missing. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Trae Young.
Up top, Oladipo. Defended by Young. Back to Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got his first basket.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young looking it over. Out to Gallinari. And stolen by Dedmon. Oh, Moore's in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 6. And time to... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. Here's Butler. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. The pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. There's the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks leading. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Trains the three-pointer.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Hunter against Butler. Young from outside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Lowry against Young. Lowry drives in over to the wing. Tucker the pass to Lowry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Business
first
as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Now, here's Collins. Not a lot of room. Capella inside. Robinson on him. And it's Capella missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Second.
Embracing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Lowry against Young. Down low. Here's Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Right side Robinson. To the paint. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Yes!
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Lowry from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Young with no one around. Connects from 3-point range.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
From past the arc. That one, no good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. DA thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Utah ball.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Adebayo. Shoots from 8. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Lowry. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you could see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Now the pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
At the elbow, it's Robinson. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Conley feeling it out. There's the triple. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Lowry against Conley.
2 minutes.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and he gets the bucket.
Lowry.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mitchell against Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jam. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Robinson. The drive by Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back.
Man, a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Tucker. Inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
That's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Utah. He notched 8. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Passes to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 6 points.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he'd have built.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. Then why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving the lane.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Butler in the corner. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be fun. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Oladipo, here we go.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
1:04 left in the first half. Clarkson right side. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. There's the pass to Hero. Dedmon trying to break free. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Hero. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Clarkson. The 10-footer. Misses off the right iron. Now, here's Dedmon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris with the ball. Here's Strus. So that'll be it for the first half. Stu? Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Hero. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Dedmon. No good. That would have tied it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the first field goal the second half for the Jazz.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Dishes it to Morris. Here's Oladipo. And that one goes long. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
The Heat trail by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Hero. He dishes it to Morris. Dedmon in the corner. Stolen by Gay. It's stolen by Oladipo. Morris passes to Strus. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Here's Oni. Here's Whiteside. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Strus missing. Jazz leading by 7. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Oni. And Utah turns it over again.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hero passes to
2
Morris.
minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Oladipo. That one rolling around and rims out. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Clarkson kicks it out to Gay. Passes it to Ingles. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Oladipo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Pass to Ingles. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Hero. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now, here's Clarkson. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Feet away. Dedmon with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Heat substitution.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Whiteside Lowry. It could go. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarter.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Utah out in front. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Just his first attempt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one here. Here's Conley. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Robinson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
And the pass to O'Neal. They double him with Adebayo. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. Mitchell against Lowry. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Miami trailing. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Tucker. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over in the corner, Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Lowry against Conley. Butler attacking. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Conley against Lowry. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. They get it again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you'll love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
He might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Conley against Lowry. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 5. Butler goes in. 6 for 6. And he's yet to miss from the field.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. And Butler sends it back.
Wow, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
Back to Lowry. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. And they recover it. Tucker finds Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Mitchell in the corner. Here he goes. It's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Butler up top, uncovered, and all around to win that time before dropping in.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Ted.
And so it's Utah who sprint by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
court, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Conley with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Pass to O'Neal. Collins against Bogdanovic. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Hunter with the ball. Outside Young. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And Collins with the slam.
A tremendous pick-and-roll option. John Collins showing great hands and explosiveness.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. B.A., having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
It's good on the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Now Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovic. 18 feet out. Collins with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
That one goes. Count it.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Conley against Young. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Hawks. From outside the arc. Here's Capella. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah trailing here. Conley with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. And down it goes. 2 points. Gobert's got his second basket.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Outside Young. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Young's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
19-footer. And the jumper falls for him.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Conley against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Stolen by Conley. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Give him 8 points now.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. And Young with the block.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. Give him 8 points now.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Young can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Takes the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Utah leading. And here's Conley. He's got 5. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
A line change here for Utah. Stolen by Ingles. Stolen by Young. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Honey, guarded by Young. Pass to Ingles. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Takes a 3. And he buries his first look.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Ingles. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Ingles finds Gay. And the layup is good. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Williams with it. Outside Herter. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Gallinari for 3. The shot misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
And it's Williams off the drive. Back to Herter. Second half getting started, about a minute played. The layup off target, and the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Ingles from outside. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Clock at 6. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. And finally they hit one. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Pass to Reddish. Left side, Williams. To the inside, Gallinari. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Right side, Ingles. Here's Oni. Williams defending. Right side, Ingles. To the paint. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Reddish. Here's Jang. Williams on the wing from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a one-point Jazz lead.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Now here's Whiteside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Over Williams. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Williams up top. Outside for Gallinari. Jang in the post. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Whiteside. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. And that one is hammered home.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ingles. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution.
20 seconds left in the third. Williams against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 9 points.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Here's Williams. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young finds Hunter. Here's Young. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Here's O'Neal. They shoot again. Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jazz on D. And Gobert with a block. And here's the fast break. Up the floor. Back to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Unable to get that one.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Down low. Pass to Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Conley against Capella. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Outside Young, and stolen by Gobert. That's tipped. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Young, here we go. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Gobert no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Outside Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Pass to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Utah has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Young. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young, the pass to Collins. Money. A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Oh, it falls!
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Conley against Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset.
The pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich to the paint. The kick out to Young. It's good from long range. Young's got the opening basket of the game for the Hawks.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Now, here's Lowry. Down low, stolen by Collins. Capella with it. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing, born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Now, here's Capella, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Capella.
I think Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Lowry against Young. Lowry looking around. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Young with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. Young's got 6 points.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lowry's shot is good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
That shot wide open.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lowry from outside. Robinson kicks to Low. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Passes to Young. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. 9-point game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Lowry passes to Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And finished off by Collins.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Count the basket.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Capella. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the 3 off target.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And a deep 3 from Young. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Young up top, now recovering. The pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Hunter. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Lowry. Inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Tucker. And he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
For 3, Hunter. Young from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Young against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. It's good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Over in the corner, Hero. And they get it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And a deep three from Young. Rebound by the Heat. Morris looking over the floor. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Young with the steal. Got a piece of it. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Collins. Bogdanovich has got 8 points. The Heat trail by 17. Passes it to Strus. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. And Capella sends it back. And pushing it up Atlanta. The Hawks again in transition. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Kicks to Morris. And the layup falls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Young. It'll count.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Atlanta had no problems getting going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. And that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus into the small forward. Williams in the post, guarded by Oladipo. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Heat trail by 15. And he's going up for the alley-oop. To the left wing. The kick out to Williams. Back to Herter from outside the arc. They get it back.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Morris passes to Oladipo. Back to Morris. The kick out to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's the pass to Strus. And here is Dedmon. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Strus. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Gallinari with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. No good from outside. And Gorgie Chang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
The Heat trail by 17.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Chang, the pass to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat trail by 15. And here's Oladipo over Chang, and they pick up 2. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Williams passes to Herter. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo dishes to Morris. Over Collins. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Bogdanovich wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 13 points.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lowry. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young looking around. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
The Heat trail by 19. Now Lowry. Now the pass to Robinson. That misses off the backboard.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Collins. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Butler covering. Offensive rebound. From deep. Young, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young way outside. And they'll get another chance. At the top of the key, Hunter. Young passes to Hunter. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Trae Young.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
It's Young on the wing. Now recovering from deep three-point range. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
From deep. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
All right, B.A.
He's doing that. Thanks, Alec. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, B.A., I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Outside Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Gobert against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guys.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now here's Butler. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Conley. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat. Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Now here's Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Bogdanovic, and he gets the bucket.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That one's good for 2. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Butler from Duncan Robinson.
Now Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that one's good.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Lowry against Conley. Now here's Lowry. Tightly guarded. Another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And he lays it up and in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Lowry against Conley. 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his
Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Conley. It's good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front. They lead by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. The three from Mitchell knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 now.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Out to Lowry. Shoots from the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Conley against Lowry. The shot by Conley, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Now here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And he gets that one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's Miami's ball.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And Tucker gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Robinson defending. Mitchell misses. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Lowry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Left side, Bogdanovic. Inside. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovic controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. A little mid-range shot is up. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Conley. Three-pointer, no good. 1:19 left in the first half. To the middle. Out to Lowry. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Bogdanovic. Butler with a steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Adebayo, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Butler.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
to the left wing. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. To the inside. Whiteside can't get it to go. Out left to the wing. Adebayo in the post. Off with the layup. And so it's the Miami Heat. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Victor Oladipo, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Oladipo. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complimentary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Utah. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Clarkson. There's the drive. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Oladipo outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013. Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Good on the second one. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Now here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Whiteside with it to the paint. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So it's Miami now. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Heat. That one goes in.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Hits the trifecta. Ingles got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Hero on the take. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Heat ball. Jazz substitution.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Inside. Robbed. Here's Strus. Checked by Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to Hero. Oladipo on the wing. That one's wide left. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Hero against Mitchell. On the attack, Hero. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. 2 points. That one goes. Hero's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Here's Mitchell. The Heat making their last shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Oladipo on the take. Rebound, Utah. Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. The three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Pass to Dedmon. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Conley against Lowry. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
This is what you get for not boxing Adebayo out. He'll hurt you if you don't.
Now here's Mitchell. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. 5 on the clock. The Heat rebound. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Conley against Lowry. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. Here's Tucker. And count the basket. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Miami has possession. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Butler. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game is important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
Now here's Mitchell. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Lowry outside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Miami. 7-point differential. Lowry outside. Mitchell against Robinson. Outside Tucker. And Adebayo slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Robinson. Stolen by Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Utah now. Conley against Lowry. For 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry left side. He's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Butler. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
The Heat on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Lowry against Conley. For 3, Robinson. Rebound, Utah. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Now here's Lowry. So the Heat win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris.
Tip.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning play. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Mitchell against Young, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And Young kicks to Hunter. No good on the triple. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz.
What his coaches and teammates love. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Young against Conley. Passes it to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Bucket is good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Conley. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Capella. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And here is Conley. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense. Fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Collins. Hunter on the wing. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. And that ties it up.
A 42% three-point shooter in college. Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
On the wing, Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here's Young, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Conley gets the bucket.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Collins, and he lays it straight in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Collins. To the paint, here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Now here is Conley. It's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint. And the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint. And Young kicks to Capella, just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Hunter. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Conley feeling it out. 3-pointer. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks leading by 8. Young with no one around. It's good on the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So it's stolen by Gobert. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 7.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And Young kicks to Collins. Young against Collins. Here's Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella, flying in with those long arms for the no.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Conley with a wide open look, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
And after a down season in 2020 with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Passes to Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bobbed up there for Collins. Capella dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Young against Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Young way outside. Bogdanovich finds Young. Collins with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Down low, here's Gay. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look.
And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks lead by 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. After
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Here's Gallinari, and he drops him the way up off the glass. Gallinari's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
The pass to Ingles. Inside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Second shot opportunity, and good that time.
Great body control. Whiteside finishing through contact and gets the and one.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. The Jazz have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. That one misses for Whiteside. Here's Herter, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fluid athlete, good hop. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Pass to Ingles, over Reddish. Ingles can't get it to go.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Into the lane. The shot by Oni, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. Herter passes to Gallinari. From downtown, another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Clarkson surveying the floor. On the wing, Ingles. Out to the wing, down low. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Williams inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Whiteside gets to Clarkson. Here's Gage. Gets it alive, and Whiteside stays right with him. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .102 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Herter with it. A putback, and it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 14. To the middle. Right side, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Pick off in midair. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Oni. Gallinari covering. Here's Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams scanning the floor. Unloads. Reddish the pass to Jang. And here is Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. The 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. Also, Joe Ingles out there. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 12. Now Conley. From the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Conley with it. For 3, Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Young against Conley. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Passes it to Hunter. He kicks it to Young. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Hawks lead by 12. Outside Conley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Young. Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. Atlanta leading by 15. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. From deep 3-point range, Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Again, Young missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young up top. Lets it fly. Tries again. The pass to Hunter. And Young kicks to Hunter. Offside Collins. Hawks passing it around. Young finds Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz trail by 15. For 3, Mitchell. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Oh,
Great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Young for three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
you